What's going on, good people? This is Levi Bertie with another episode of the Old Nigga Section. This is live from the garage. I apologize for my appearance. I just got off work, so looking a little raggedy, but this was some shit I couldn't take it. This is something that I had to express immediately because it was something that was really on my mind. One of the journalists that I followed on social media for years, was named Bdot. He used to work for Rap. I don't know if he's still at Rap Radar or not. That really don't even fucking matter. The point is that he made a list for the most valuable player or person, MVP, 10 best rappers of 2020. I saw this list and I was just like, okay, finally, we got the list going. This should be pretty straight. So let's go through the list. We have Freddie Gibbs, number 1, Conway the Machine, number 2, Benny the Butcher, number 3, Russ at number 4, Big Sean, number 5, Lil Baby at 6, Nas at 7, Drake, number 8, number 9, Lil Wayne, and number 10, Stove God Cooks. All right. So if you are a fan of hip hop, I wonder which person stood out to you as what the fuck is this nigga thinking? All right. So let's start. One of the criteria that he put into the list was based on skill, performance, and presence. And if you see me looking, I'm recording the video on my phone, but I'm looking at my computer at the same time. So skill, performance, and presence. How in the fuck is Russ over Lil Baby? See, the top 3, the hip hop person to me, I love it. I love Gibbs. I thought Gibbs had the best album of the year with Alfredo. I thought Conway had the next best album with From a King to a God. Benny album was good and it had tons of features. So I understood that if you're doing that. But yo, look, New York media, y'all gotta chill the fuck out, yo. This shit is too much at this point. Every fucking year, y'all, do y'all just not care about what's going on across the country, or it was just what's going on in the tri-state and the DMV and stuff like that? Because that seems to be the only thing that you all care about. If it's something in the DMV or upstate, New York, I wouldn't even say upstate because Benny and them, I don't count them as New York City. They're Buffalo niggas. Y'all won't showing them that type of love before then. So get the fuck out of here trying to claim them niggas too, because they ain't it. What in the fuck was motherfuckers even listening to if you didn't listen to Baby? I haven't been the biggest Baby fan, but I know my son rocks with him. My homeboys rock with him. So it came to me because they all played his music. That's what happens when you got good music. You think what you think about? You think about either Grace or you think about We Paid. Either or, that's Baby. You think about the pandemic, you think about what we was going through with the coronavirus, we got the bigger picture. That's the Baby. You think about all the features, all of the presence, everything from January to now, Lil Baby has been the most seen rapper that I could think of. I can't think of anybody else this presence-wise. He has that. Performance, his album sold. It sold during the pandemic. It continued to sell. He got bigger through the pandemic. He got bigger as people had the time to sit down in there. So, and he can rap. He can really rap. Like if you listen to what he's saying, he's really saying some shit. So it's a slap in the face to the South when we look on the list and you be like, cause like I said, I fuck with Gibbs, Conway, Benny. I listen to everybody on this list. But let's take a step back. If I'm somebody from the South and I'm looking like, or somebody young, I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga? I wouldn't even want to look at your journalism anymore ever again in life, because if you are that close-minded that you think Baby is number 6, then you out of fucking touch. And if you out of touch, you don't need to be on the big stage no more. You don't need to be on the big stage. I get it if you're trying to troll and stuff like that, but if you are really caring about hip hop and you're caring about the culture as a whole, you gotta see everybody, man. And you gotta treat everybody with that type of respect. The same respect that you want motherfuckers to throw out there to Jay Electronica and hope, well, even though Jay Electronica from New Orleans, but the same respect niggas want them to throw on Stove God. I fucks with him. Okay. I'm gonna break down just little things on the list because the little baby was just that shit was fucking disrespectful. But another disrespectful thing, I thought having Stove God Cooks was an amazing choice, an amazing choice, and it was definitely different because Stove God can rap, but he was put in our face more from Westside. Westside gave us Pray for Paris. He gave us was it on Fly Guys or Awesome God 3, I want to say, with the one with the all red cover. And he gave us Who Made the Sunshine. Now Stove God is on 2 of those albums, but how did you not put West on it? Westside Gunn has produced the best music in the past 2 to 3 years. Now, if you're not a fan of his rapping and stuff like that, that's fine. But if you're just saying just making music, I don't understand it. I don't understand how he didn't make the list. Lil Wayne. Bitch, fucking please, get the fuck out of here. Everybody love Lil Wayne. We all love him. We all respect everything Lil Wayne does, but it's like a slap in the face. It's just like, hold on. So you telling me that Lil Wayne, with the bullshit that he has dropped recently, is more impressive? He hasn't been more impressive than Meg. He hasn't. He has not. In 2020, Lil Wayne has not been more impressive than Meg Thee Stallion. He hasn't been more impressive than the City Girls. He hasn't been more impressive than Mulatto. That's 3 women that we could slide this nigga the fuck off. Lil Durk, Vaughn, all of these people who have been killing shit all year long have all been pushed to the side. They've all been acting like these motherfuckers ain't here. It is stressing me all the way the fuck out. I can't take the shit because it's like, when will the South have presence? When will we get our presence in media? If we're running music, what 21 at? 21 dropped one of the hardest projects this year. That sold. It's like you can't. If your shit is supposed to be the hottest and people are supposed to see your shit for what they see, like, then that means multiple people are gonna be on it. As good as Conway and Benny are, I still have a tough time of pushing them on the people because even though they make really fucking good music, it doesn't reach everybody. Now, I thought Benny did well with his features and with his album, with making more commercial music and stuff like that. And let me change it. This conversation is not about commercial music. It's about who put in the most work. Lil Baby's a street rapper, the same street rapper of the Gibbs, Conway, and Benny are. He made the street music, and he made the commercial music, and he made conscious music. So it's like, to a degree, what in the fuck else did you want from the nigga? That's the only thing I'm trying to figure out. What did you want? What else could Baby have done that would have catapulted or took him to the top? Nothing, because he did everything to be at the top. I thought when the Grammy snubbed him, I said, nah, not our people. Nah. No. But it still happened. Not only did he get snubbed by Russ, but that's Big Sean. I love fucking Big Sean. And his album was pretty good. But you hear what I just said? It was pretty good. It was lackluster when you think about the anticipation and everything leading up to it. He had the mental health thing. He talked about that shit with on the pull up with Joe. I'm thinking, okay, we got something. Okay, he's gonna come back. He's gonna drop some fucking heat, and he didn't. The joint with Janae is hot. The joint with Don Kennedy. Don Kennedy, what's up? That's you that nigga. Those songs were great, But as for a whole, y'all didn't have that. That didn't happen. That definitely is not the case. And I thought that shit was really, it's kind of foul that, like, cause he talked about the shit on Clubhouse and talked about, well, this ain't a popularity contest. Well, this ain't a popularity contest. And how the fuck did you come up with this shit? Because you can't say that skill, presence, and performance, you can't say Big Sean was over Baby. You can't say Russ was over Baby. You really can't say Conway was over Baby. You can't say Gibbs was over Baby. You can't say Bennett was over. And I love them three. Those, like I said, Griselda, A+ music. A+, bam, A+ music. I love it. We also had up here, we had Nas at 7. I like that, even though Nas didn't have the presence, but the performance and skill, he should have been up over Russ. He's like, well, he had the Chopped album and he held his own with all these other people. No, held in your own and just holding your own. You ain't have to talk about Nas skills with nobody else. Oh, he sound good with this, da da da. Nah. Drake, even though, I think Drake might have had a better year than Big. Let me change that. Drake did have a better year than Big Sean. Get the fuck out of here. Laugh Now, Cry Later was getting fucking burned. Nigga, Chicago, that shit was fucking going crazy. The Dark Lane Demos mixtape, the Leaks, what he did was hard. Then he dropped the album of Leaks, and that shit was hard. You can't tell me that Drake shit won't better than Big Sean. His Throwaways was better than Drake. Drake Throwaways was better than Big Sean album, and that's a fact. It was better than the Russ album. That is a fact. And then we get to I still don't get it, man. I don't understand how the fuck Lil Wayne got on this fucking list. There's that, and when I'm listening, it's like BB King freestyle. Like, who the fuck, man? Get the fuck out of here. We're not talking about best of the year with just off of fucking freestyle. If that's the case, we can put Hove up there in the top 10 list, cause he made the fucking Jay Electronica album hard. That's a fact. Without Hove up there dropping signs, yeah, niggas wouldn't fuck with that shit like that. Cause our first listen, it was just like, but even though I grew to love that fucking Jay Electronica album, that fucking last song has made me cry multiple times. He deserved the spot up here before Lil Wayne did. He deserved the spot more before Stove God. But it's just it's more, right now, I'm just more disappointed in the placement and the snubs. Meg had 2 of the biggest songs of the year, not to mention the projects. Matter of fact, okay, she was on WAP, she did Body, and she did Savage. Come on, man. Come on, what else is she supposed to do? She did everything for her lane, and she still raps. You can't say lyrically she won't there, because lyrically, she is there. She's really fucking dope. So I don't understand how she was snubbed and taken off this list. It made no fucking, or not even being up there. It just made no sense to me. It truly didn't make any sense. So if you haven't had the opportunity to check it out, Bdot's Twitter is BDOTTM. He is a journalist. And a good one is that. Like, his interviews are fucking great, but I think this right here, you trolling at the wrong fucking time. Because your trolling is slighting somebody else, and it's gonna get to the point, and this is what everybody's not seeing. Eventually, man, these kids are not gonna fuck. They're not gonna fuck with New York media at a certain point. You're just not gonna fuck with it because you see the bias. You see it. You just see it. The only person I think that ain't biased, we got his biases, is probably like Wayno and Ack on Everyday Struggle, which is, man, last show this week, and I'm really sad about that, because this is really one of my favorite fucking shows. But that's about it when it comes to people being biased and unbiased on their opinion. Like for me, I listen to everything. I don't give a fuck. You could be from West Bubblefuck. If the music is good, I'm gonna play it. I don't have a bias to, I guess that's my North Carolina and me. I can listen to niggas up north. I can listen to niggas down south. I can listen to niggas West Coast. I can listen to niggas cross seas if I want to. I'll listen to anything, as long as the music is good. And right now, Bdot has really he just made a post about shit that he loved versus what it actually is. What it actually is just your favorite lyricist. Now, if you just say favorite lyricist, okay, I'm with you. You get it. You get it all the way. I'll rock with you. Even though I'll still move some names up and down, but I would understand that when you say MVP, you're talking about the most valuable, and there's no way that you can say the most. Even and I'm 40. I don't listen to a lot of Lil Baby and stuff like that. I don't wear Balenciagas and all that type of stuff. I just wear polo, nigga. That's me. Polo and Nikes. That's me. I'm a regular nigga. His shit is undeniable though. His shit is really undeniable. And I don't know why in the fuck Siri is trying to do some shit while I'm recording this shit, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. I feel like this is because I was so passionate and pissed off about it. I had to do a video about this, and I think hip hop needs some different voices. So here we go.